What is going on, guys? It is your boy Sugo here, and today we are bringing you a bit of a different video. Today I'm going to talk to you about like one of the worst tech support things I've ever had, ever. This happened a while back, so it's not like super relevant, but I never actually talked about it in any of my videos, and I always said I was going to, but I never really just got around to doing it. So yeah, here it goes. So a while back, my laptop, my old laptop that I was using, had issues with Windows 10. Actually, something wasn't installed on Windows 10, but it didn't really tell me, man. So it was being really slow, a bunch of shit like that. So I called some like tech support thing that I knew. I was trying to find like a cheap one because I really didn't have a lot of money at the time, and I needed something to get the laptop going. And so the people that I had called, they were just, you know, average people. They were like, okay, well, you know, what would you like us to do? You know, like how can we help you? You know, like on the phone, blah, blah, blah. So I go through the whole process of being like, hey, this is my situation. I need to talk to somebody because I don't know what's really happening, but I also don't know if I need a virus scan in the first place because it's being really weird. What it would do is it would say Windows needs an update, and then the update wouldn't go through, and then it would just be really slow. The update would it would try to update, then it would say can't complete the update, restarting your PC and trying again. It would do that about like 10 times before it stopped, and then I could use my PC. I called in and was I forget his name, but it was a dude, some dude somewhere in America, somewhere in Canada, anyways. And they were like, okay, we're gonna transfer you to our nearest operator. Nearest operator's in India, by the way. Didn't really know a lot of English, so I have nothing against people from India or anything, but it's just like I just want to talk to somebody that I can either understand or understands me, because this person had a really hard accent, and I mean everybody needs jobs, and it's an easy way. It's how it's always been. India, China, wherever they may be, the tech support people that you talk to, they're not always there. They'll be in Canada, they'll be anywhere around the country. But this is where they sent me to India. I forget his name, but I remember his accent was really hard. It was really hard to understand him. I was on the phone for 15 minutes just to get like something that would take like a minute for me just talking to you. We were going through this, and then what he was telling me to do, he was like, okay, well, I need you to download this app so I can take control of your computer, and I'll run all my scans through it and everything. I don't know about you guys, but I've never heard of anybody that said they needed to take control of your computer and download an app just so you could, you know, get it. But regardless, I was finished with it anyway, so I had tried multiple tech support areas at this time, and nobody could really help me, so I was just like, whatever, I'm willing to try anything. So then I had downloaded the app, I had him take control of my computer, and he said, well, you can leave at this point, like, it's pretty routine for me right now. A man that I had just met, like literally just met, not even met, talked to him on the phone for a bit about my tech support issue, know nothing about the guy, just took control of my computer and then told me I could leave for about 15 minutes or so because he would be done by then. Why in the hell would I leave so that you could just take control of my computer and just like leave you here with my computer? I had no idea what he was doing because there's like a bunch of shit going through, but I basically, I was like, oh, okay, and I muted my phone. I watched the entire fucking thing. Because I swear to God, as soon as he did some shit illegal, I was on him. He didn't do anything illegal, so I could have left for the 15 minutes that I was there. But I swear to God, if he did, holy fucking shit. So after the 15 minutes that he was there, he was like, okay, we've discovered like the 4 main viruses, and then you have like little viruses. And I was like, okay. I signed up for a free trial with the program. It's like a month free trial. Wanted to try and get the viruses cleared. And then after signing up for said month free trial, they were like, okay, well, we know you signed up for the month, but you have to like have an automatic renewal of $30 at the end of the month. Like, that's the only way you get the month free trial, is if you pay $30 the next month. What is that? What kind of a logic is that? It was the stupidest like scam kind of thing I've ever heard. Is they were like, okay, well, we have a free trial, but you're gonna have to pay $30 if you want to like get like the super cleaner, you know? Like the free trial was like a little cleaner, you know? It would clear all the little cookies, but it wouldn't do any big viruses. So you have to pay $30 in order to get the big viruses out. It was fucking pointless. I was genuinely pissed off because I had spent like half an hour to an hour with these guys just trying to work out my PC, just trying to communicate with the guy because it was already hard enough just trying to understand him because, as I said before, that accent was insane. And on top of that, you're gonna make me pay $30 because I can't clear a big virus with the free trial, but I have to pay $30 to get the premium trial so I can clear viruses. And I mean, just even saying that is a fucking cheap ass. That's very cheap for a virus protection kind of thing. But I was like, I'm not paying $30 for this. I'll get a new laptop before I want to do that, because it wasn't even that good of a program. It was like Virus Cleaner or some bullshit, PC Cleaner. It wasn't even a good program. And I straight up, I told him, I was like, I'm going to take the free trial. That's it. So then he signed me up for the free trial and month thing, and I remember, like, because he's like, well, for the free trial, you have to put in your information. You have to. It's standard procedure. I mean, and it works for most things. Most things, if you get a free trial, you still have to put in your information. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'll put in my information for the 1 month free trial. And then I told him specifically, I was like, hey, at the end of this month, I want it to ask me if I want to renew it. I don't want it to automatically renew. He said, okay. I said, okay. I don't know what happened, but for some reason, he gave me the link that automatically renewed it, or whatever it was. It automatically renewed. Like a month ago, I got $30 taken out because it was like PC Cleaner. And in my subscription, I didn't get that money back. Didn't get that money back whatsoever. I was very, very disappointed. Same thing actually happened to me with Amazon Prime. I did the 1 month free trial, and I clicked Do Not Renew. It was like a 2-day free trial, something like that. There was a free trial for Amazon Prime, and I clicked Do Not Renew this. Like, ask me before we renew Amazon Prime. It renewed it anyways. And then I called in and I was like, hey, $80 just got taken out from Amazon. I don't want Prime. I wanted to try it, but I didn't want it. And then they renewed me the $80. Thankfully, I was actually really, happy that they renewed the $80. But the PC Cleaner, they were like, we can't. Like, you bought it. You get it for this month, but we can't. It'll end at the end of the month. We can't actually give you the money back. So that was like literally the worst service I've ever had for tech support or anything. It was absolutely terrible. Like, you could renew it because it happened maybe 6-10 days before or something, and I noticed it on my account. I was like, wait a minute, this came out. I don't know what this is. Why is this here? Called in and they told me they couldn't do about it. And my bank, the way it works is that I eventually did get the money back, because what works is my bank's like, okay, you have to call them. They're not going to do anything about it, and you know you've been wrongful. Then you can call us. So then I called my bank and I was like, hey, like, this happened. Check this off, blah, blah, blah. And they wouldn't give me the money back. Can I get the money back? And my bank thankfully came through, and I actually got my money back. So, I mean, banks are fucking awesome. I'll tell you that. Banks are absolutely awesome. It's just fucking tech support sucks. Absolutely sucks. I hate when I have to deal with it, unless it's like physical tech support. So if I like walk into a store and I'm just like, hey, I have this. Can you help me with this? That way they're not going to transfer me to somebody like half the way across the ocean, because that's what they can do. And it's nothing against anybody that does that as a job. It's just, it pisses me off, because it's like there has to be somebody else. Like, either people just have to like start training a little better, maybe getting but honestly, that was the worst tech supports experience that I've ever had. Because I got scammed. I think I got scammed because I told him I wanted the one that I don't want it to renew. I wanted to ask me to renew. He said he could do that, but there was no check. There was no check like automatically renew or anything. It was the file, and that was it. You did your free trial. I didn't use the free trial. It actually sucked. It would take like 3 hours to run through. Say I had 4,000 viruses, and then I'd go to clean it and be like, oh, we can't clean this because there's this many viruses that are really important. You need the $39.99 trial. It really sucked. So anyways, that's about everything for the video today. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to drop a like below. And yeah, it's been your boy Sigo. Peace.